Hi loves. Okay, I wanted to do a quick, just a quick video today while Peter's at golf. Happy Thanksgiving. But I just wanted to give a quick message that, connecting is not giving advice. When we're connecting with a man, we don't want to be giving advice, right? Giving advice is not connecting. Hi, Jesse. So one of the reasons I created my private group is so that, women could feel connected and learn from my teachings, obviously, and, be part of the lives, the classes and things like that. And, for a group of women to be in, surrounded by feminine energy and to really understand what feminine energy is and what embodiment is. And, what I started noticing is some of the women were sort of coaching each other in there. And I did point this out because obviously I don't appreciate that. And one of the women said to me that she was, connecting. She was trying to connect with the woman, and mind you, she's also a relationship coach. Now, I just wanted to say that connecting is not giving advice. So when we are giving advice to someone, that's not connecting, right? A man wants to feel a woman. When a man comes to us with his pain, he doesn't want advice, right? He's coming to us to share his heart, and he wants us to be present, and he wants to be heard, and he wants to feel our hurt. He's not looking for advice when he's coming to us to share his pain, right? And so what I'm noticing is, and in my group, and this is kind of just an epidemic, I guess, with women, is, someone will share something and then a million women will go in and try to fix it or give solutions and things like that. And that is not connecting, right? It's just not connecting. That is you being in your masculine energy, giving advice to someone. And, in my group specifically, I want women to learn how to connect vulnerably and to be a safe space for each other without coaching or giving advice and things like that. And what's happened and what I'm noticing is that women don't know how to do that, right? Everyone just goes immediately into this is what I would do, and this is what you should do, and this is what I would do, and they go into this like teaching mode. And that's not connecting, right? Because, and when you're in a group, usually people join the group to see what that coach has to say and not what other people have to say. They're just there for support. So when a woman chimes in, giving coaching and giving advice, that is extremely masculine and extremely unattractive. So, when Peter comes to me, or any man or anybody comes to me with their pain, or with anything, I never ever, I never go into giving advice, or trying to fix it, right? And I'm a dating coach, I'm a relationship coach, and even with my friends, and my friends will tell you this, I have friends on this account, that I never ever give anyone advice, right? Why? Because it's not my place, right? Now, even in my group, my group is, I'm showing up, I'm answering people's questions, and I'm doing classes. But even like to that extent, like when I won't go into deeper stuff with someone unless they take initiative to book a call with me, because that's not what the group is intended for. And it would be very arrogant of me to go and try to fix everyone, right? Do you understand what I'm saying? I know there's a few of you on here. So when we are in any sort of situation and we are trying to, and someone is just sharing what they're going through, they don't want, yes, yeah, right, my love? So, and that is what it means to be feminine. So for me, and I'm a coach, I do this, right? I don't even offer advice to people that come to me to share, because when they're coming to me, they're just coming to share their hurt, right? Unless they specifically ask me, and even then I'm not going to tell them what to do or share what I've done, even then I'm not going to do that because first of all, they know that I'm a relationship coach. So like if they wanted like accountability, that's something I wouldn't do unless they like took, ownership to pay for that, because it's not, one-on-one coaching for inner work is not easy, and I'm not just going to give that feedback. Now, a friend of mine, I did a post the other day, and a friend of mine, and it was the post about he's not going to F you or like sleep with you if you're bossy, emasculating or whatnot. So a good friend of mine messaged me privately, and she said to me, how do I fix this? Like, how do we fix this? Right? He doesn't have as much desire for me as he used to. So now when someone directly asks me a question like that, how do I fix this? To me, that's really like, that turns me on, obviously, because I'm a relationship coach and there's nothing I want to help with more than that. Then if she asks me a direct question like that, and I didn't even get into the dynamics with her. It was just a straight question. How do I fix that? Because it looks like we don't really fight. He doesn't really desire much, right? He doesn't really desire me that much. I did go and ask her a few details, but we didn't get into it that much. And I kept it very broad, right? I kept my answer very broad, because it's not my place. It's not my place to say certain things, even though she's a friend. So do you guys see what I mean? And I'm a coach. So because I'm very feminine in my nature, I'm not going to take that role in any dynamic unless it is one-on-one coaching, which someone is paying me for now, right? They're taking that action. They want me to be in that role. So when I'm in that role with one-on-one clients, I will take that initiative no matter what, even if my clients don't want to hear it, because at that point they've taken that role. They want me to be in that role. And that's the dynamic, right? In a group or with my friends or anything like that, I will never, when someone comes to me to share with me, I will never go and just give them advice and tell them, oh, this is what you should do. This is what I did, because that is not feminine, right? So feminine women don't do that. Like, they just don't do that. And people don't want that. Like, people don't want that. So when you're trying to connect with someone, you're not connecting with them by trying to fix them. And if you think that you sharing how you fixed yourself, and by the way, if you're in a group trying to learn something and you think you fixed yourself or healed yourself in that area, you haven't, because again, you're not the expert. So unless you have the expert telling you that, that's really presumptuous, right? And so if you're doing that in a group, that's leading, and that is not appropriate, right? That's like someone trying to get fit and healthy and going to an athlete to train and then pretending like they know everything and going to someone else and their other client and saying, this is how I did it, when you're not even there yet. It's just inappropriate. So yeah, I know, Kashmir. Peter just went golfing and I'm so tired, and I just felt inspired after what happened in the group to just share. It's weird. So yeah, I just wanted to come in and share that. And so with a man and in the group, and those of you guys know, I'm addressing things in real life. So, I'm noticing things that are happening. My boundaries are being crossed. I'm not being respected in some areas, and I'm addressing that. And I always I teach you guys about relationships, boundaries, masculine and feminine energies. And the way you guys are going to learn, and I always say this, is through embodiment, not through what people are saying to do, because a lot of those people that are saying to do that are not even in a relationship or in the correct energy. So you really want to make sure who you're following, and you really want to be careful with the advice that you're following, because it's not usually accurate. So just to stay back on point, because my brain just goes everywhere. But when a man is, when Peter comes to me to share something with me, and I'm a relationship coach, so I know certain things. I don't go, yeah, babe, but if you do this, this, and this will help you. I don't do that, right? When my friends come to me and tell me, they're sleeping in separate rooms or anything like that, I don't go, oh, if you do this, this, and this, it'll help you. I don't do that. Even though technically I'm certified to do that, I don't do that. I will only do that if someone directly asks me a question. And even then, I am very careful with that, because unless I've taken that role as that masculine, as I am a coach, if I'm in a friend dynamic with someone, if I'm in this private group with people, you know, in the private group, you know, you guys aren't my one-on-one clients, I'm still going to be very careful with the things I say, because that is not my role. So I want you guys to understand that connection is not trying to fix people and trying to coach them or, you know, doing any of that. That's not connection. When women are together, they just want to feel heard and to be vulnerable and to share. And that's what I want you guys to learn, even in the group. When someone is sharing, you know, be there for them, support them. You know, you can point them to resources. You're in my group, you can point them to my resources, my classes. But, you know, you don't need to go and tell them what to do, because telling them what to do is very masculine and it is not your place, right? Most of the time I just need to hear to listen my sorrow unless I ask for advice. Exactly. And does it even feel good when someone offers you advice and it's like not, you never asked for it? Doesn't it feel yucky? I'm just reading some of your comments. I'm so happy to hear this from you now, because I was having this very conversation with a friend last night. Okay, good. Yeah. I'm curious to know what conversation. And this is the reason that I've hesitated to do groups. In all of my private coaching, I've always done private coaching with people, is I don't want to manage people. I don't want to manage women. I don't like it, right? So women that are more masculine in their energy will have groups, and they'll have big groups because they're masculine. They like being in that role. They like to manage other women. They're very in ego. They like it. They like it. They like being in this managerial role. I hate it. I don't like it. I'm not here to mother people, to teach people how to be. I don't want to do it. I don't enjoy it. I will call people out if it's disrespectful to me, or if I see something. I'm not afraid to do it, but I don't particularly enjoy it. That's why I have very strict boundaries in my group, where if I see anything inappropriate, I call it out. And if it continues, I'm going to kick you out, because I don't want to sit there and monitor people. I'm not a man and I'm not your mom. I'm here to teach you feminine embodiment, and feminine women don't want to manage people, right? So if you feel like you want to take that role where you want to manage people and you want to fix people, you're not in the correct energy. Yep, I try to fix someone. I feel like I'm losing the connection with that person. I don't know how to explain, but I feel like I hold space of the person to speak for them. Yeah, but Kashmir, you're so much better at that now. You're so good at holding space, being supportive, giving love. You know, you're so good at that now. And for you guys, like, you guys should follow Kashmir. Like, everything I do, she supports me, she comments, she gives love. In all my groups, she never ever oversteps people's boundaries. You know, she doesn't give advice. She just holds space for people. So you're doing such a good job, by the way. I'm just going through some of your messages. Should I text him? I haven't heard from him. Day 2, he has the last word. So I don't know if you should text him, because I don't know your whole story. So I don't know if I should, I don't know what advice to give you with that, because I don't know what your situation is. I do that too with giving ideas. Yeah, like, it's really masculine to give ideas. It's really, it just doesn't feel good, right? And it also makes people think that you know more than them and better than them. And again, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I'm here to teach you about feminine energy. So I'm just letting you guys know what is attractive to masculine men. And the way you guys show up with me, the way you guys show up in groups, the way that you are is either going to attract men that are masculine or be unattractive to masculine men. And just so you know, I have a lot of masculine support in what I do, because I don't manage anyone. I don't even manage men, right? They agree with a lot of things that I say because I'm in the correct energy, right? Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to come in to give my 2 cents on that. Do you guys have any questions about that? I'm going to go into the private group and just give a more expanded explanation of this, but I wanted to just quickly come in and share this here. So if there's no other questions, I am going to get off. And you're welcome, Kashmir. Are you going to do a live now in the private group? Yeah, I'm going to go back into the group. I'm going to go into the private group and talk about this in a more unfiltered way. Okay, I'll see a few of you guys back in the group, okay? Bye.